Trump was asked, I think today or yesterday, why he removed John Bolton's security clearance. Let's find out. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it because I think it's important.
Why did you remove John Bolton's security clearance, sir?
Because I think that was enough time. It's we take a job. You take a job. You want to do a job. We're not going to have security on people for the rest of their lives. Why should we? I thought he was a very dumb person, but I used him well because every time people saw me come into a meeting with John Bolton standing behind me, they thought that he'd attack them because he was a warmonger. He's the one that got us involved, along with Cheney and a couple of others, convinced Bush, which was a terrible decision, to blow up the Middle East. You know, we blew up the Middle East and we left. Now, we got nothing out of it except a lot of death. We killed a lot of people. And John Bolton was, one of those guys, a stupid guy. But no, you can't have that for life. You shouldn't expect it for life.
You know, I agree exactly with whatever Trump said there. I agree with absolutely everything Trump said. I think it's so funny that he calls out John Bolton for causing the war in Iraq, along with Dick Cheney and George W. Bush and Gina DeSantos and all of those people, all of those freaking war criminals and warmongers, actual warmongers. And they've never met a war they didn't like, as long as it killed a bunch of brown people, right? And it's so funny because Trump actually says that, and he says, well, they thought he was going to attack them because he was a warmonger. I used him well. Yeah. Why would you, if you're going to criticize John Bolton, why would you then hire him to work in the Trump administration, in your administration, if he's such a warmonger? Oh, wait, because Trump said he would drain the swamp, and instead he employed the swamp. He put people from the swamp in his administration. Okay. I get it. Isn't that funny that he's criticizing the guy that did all that crazy shit in the Middle East and blew up the Middle East, left it destitute and caused a bunch of death and destruction and left a bunch of U.S. weapons there and caused ISIS to form and all that. And he's criticizing him, and yet he employed him. Isn't that funny? He put him in his cabinet. And they killed Soleimani off of false intelligence, off of dumbassery is what I call it. And John Bolton did it again under Trump. As Reagan said, there they go again. There they go again. So I agree, however, with canceling his security clearance and his security detail. Go ahead, do it. I don't want a warmonger having access to intelligence from the United States anymore. And also, this is possibly for retribution because John Bolton came out and talked crap about Trump, and he's probably just getting his revenge. Whatever it is, I'm just glad that John Bolton doesn't have a security detail anymore. They have made a lot of money off of the wars that they started and off the millions of people they've killed in the Middle East. I think it's time they have their own security and they pay for it.